You did it.
We're good. We're good.
We got there. Now I was just gonna put this in my Winnie hole.
Yeah. What? Oh, I sent it to you. Oh, I sent you the furry. But okay.
You sent me the horrifying horror furry. Yes.
Oh no. That was the wrong thing. I'll send you something else that will
Oh, I'm not a
fix you.
furry, but
Yeah, don't worry. I'll send you something else. Here you go. Okay. Look, I just want a crazy girl that I can make worse. That's so hard. That's so hard. Anyways,
Jesus is like, what?
you know, specifically a nun.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll go to church for a nun.
Go to church.
Josh will be like, Jeff, why are you going to church? I'll be like, because reasons. Jeff, are you being forced to go to church against your will? Maybe. And then our new programmer will look at me and be like, Jeff, you don't have to go to church. And like, if you don't want to, okay, you can just say no. And I'm going to be like, I don't want to. And then all of a sudden you're going to hear the gunshot go off. And then Josh will be standing there at my funeral and he'll be like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. For people who don't know,
I have a show tune song set up beforehand.
yeah.
And I'm spinning around a cane and I have a top hat and I'm just going singing that entire song.
I told him not to date the cosplayer girl.
Well, too late. He did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's okay.
Now he has diseases.
Yeah.
Or no, what was that episode with Kenny gets a girlfriend and then Cartman tries to tell him that no, girls have cooties. And then finally he like either gets on with her or like makes out with her and ends up dying because of cooties. He's like, I tried to tell him.
We told him so many times. I told him so many times girl's mouth was one of the most leading causes of male death. And now we know. Knowing is half the battle.
Oh boy.
South Park.
So good.
Now they're making fun of Trump. And
As they
actively begging to be canceled. Yeah, but you know what? Like the way that the best thing they could do right now is if they started also making fun of Democrats.
As they should.
Yeah. Yeah. But no. Shit's on fire. Everything's fucked. Video games are great. Select video games are good.
I have a feeling that the video games of the future could be so optimized to run on absolute toasters.
Yeah. I am going to play 2 video games this week.
Nice.
One is called Guns and Nuns.
Guns and nuns?
Guns and nuns. Demons are not the danger. You are the danger. Playing as an angelic Amedes, a nun with the power of faith and guns. Slay demons into your heart's consent on the Barzar stages with strange gravity fields. Get high scores to unlock more stages and weapons and teach those filthy demons their place. It's literally a boomer shooter where you play as a nun. You're an anime nun.
The gimmick is that you're fighting in hell, which is a landscape of whatever. So the gravity is unique because you fly around objects. So that's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're killing demons in hell as a nun,
Mm-hmm.
as one does.
You know, I'm not for murdering demons. Normally,
I'm always the more champion of what was that fantasy game? EverQuest?
Yeah.
I think it was EverQuest where they displayed their demons as like, no, they're just like normal people like you or me that just look like demons.
You're describing
they look weird.
You're describing tieflings.
I mean, that's the thing. In I think it's EverQuest. I gotta look up fucking which game it was, but once the portal to hell was open, people thought, "Oh no, we're gonna die," and then they just slowly lumbered out and go, "Oh, is this what Earth is like? Oh, it's kind of cute," and they're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" They're just being nice. It's like, what? Just really confused.
There is that TV series that depicts demons as literally invaded by the United States government.
Oh yeah.
Devil,
that was
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. Oh, that was brutal. That was just so brutal.
They're like, yeah, totally. And then you're watching it and you're like, why did you do this?
You didn't really have to. I mean, you really didn't have to.
Yeah, I understand America's bad. I've been saying America government bad for years, but when you just make them invade hell, you kind of can't. I kind of have to raise an eyebrow or two and go, why? Why did you do that?
You didn't have to do that. And you did anyway, so all right then.
Off to hell. Go ahead.
Off to hell we go.
Yep.
Off to hell we go.
Yeah, look, I'm already there with you, man.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm going to play a game called Nuns with Guns.
Nice.
Or Guns and Nuns. And we're going to murder some innocent demons. Or, excuse me, we have to be politically correct. Mortally challenged.
I see.
Individuals.
I like to think one of them is just chilling with, having a cup of tea, and then it's just blown apart.
Oh, have you not heard of my new favorite picture? I have a new profile picture, Josh.
Oh yeah,
a new Sona per se.
Oh,
okay. So I'm gonna change my picture. Hold on.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
I'm
okay.
Anticipating.
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't apply it. Fuck.
Full anticipation.
You should be disappointed in me. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're gonna save changes. So that is my new profile picture. I'm a demigorgon now.
Where is it?
Just click on the podcast. My profile on the podcast.
Oh.
I'm a demigorgon.
Oh. Are you? Is Demigorgon wearing sunglasses and a lab coat?
Yeah,
no, and not a lab coat. It's one of those 1950 cool guy clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to our usual schedule thing. So you know what? As somebody who is a demigorgon, identifies as a demigorgon, I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
I still identify myself as a mother. I was gonna say a motherfucker, but I'm like, no. I mean, a tough SOB. There we go.
A son of a bitch, I'm in.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Son of a bitch, I'm in. Josh, why are you in?
What do you mean in?
In. Why are you saying it that?
Out.
Why are you saying it that way?
Son of a bitch, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah. Son of a bitch, I'm out of here. Okay, Josh. Why? Please stop saying that.
Doing backflips right out of here.
Mm-hmm. You see this? I'm leaving forever. Okay.
And the thing you see is nothing. See? I'm leaving.
I'm gone forever. Okay.
And backflip out.
Yeah. Anyways, did anybody play video games this week? Because I know for a fact I probably haven't, except for Battlefield.
So I played Wild Bastards.
Oh God.
And it's a game. Hold on, I gotta go to the Steam page, making sure that's actually made by the same company that did the other game. They did Card Hunter apparently.
Oh, that's not true. I also played Monster Train too.
Oh, that's good. Let's see here. Well, that's the publisher, but wait, is Void Bastards made by someone else? Hold on. Blue. No, that's weird. It doesn't show up there, but it shows up here. Man, Steam's fickle.
Steam is a fickle mistress. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Wild Bastards is also is made by the same people who also made Void Bastards. I would argue that Wild Bastards is just more of the same as Void Bastards, except it's trying to be more strategic.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's really more of the same of you playing as basically a Wild West or sci-fi Wild West version of Void Bastards, where in Void Bastards you were a criminal in space, and you're kind of forced to go through these like obstacles and areas that went down terribly, and you were forced to go through those same set areas and clean it out, and because you are now a forced space cop of in the Void Bastards universe. But while in Wild Bastards is that you were part of a cool gang, a Western gang, and your whole entire gang got all shot up, and or the way they display it is that they all died, quote unquote, and then the last two members managed to escape, and with your last two members you were trying to bring back the entire gang one by one. And so far the gameplay difference between Void Bastards and Wild Bastards is kind of night and day. Like, the thing is like, as I'm playing Wild Bastards, it's like, oh, this is just Void Bastards but somehow worse. Like, which is weird. Like, I didn't think that was going to be possible.
This is Void Bastards but worse. Oh
yeah, because in Void Bastards it was more about like, it's a first person shooter with roguelike elements, which is, you know, that's how most games are nowadays. And it was actually more like a fast pace, you know, oh, if I go through this room, there's going to be 3 guys in there, or I know there's 3 guys in there because I can hear them through the walls, so I can pull out this certain gun, I can clear them out, and then I can try to go through this next room. Oh, that's locked, I need a key. You know, the stereotypical, like, Binding of Isaac / you know, dungeon crawl, trying to figure out where to go, what you get in what order, and oh, I need some health, I go back to that health station I remember seeing, that type of thing. In Wild Bastards, for whatever reason, they decided to completely change that up into trying what looks like trying to be more strategic and trying to pick your fights, and you have this overworld map you can travel, which in Void Bastards is kind of the same thing. You kind of pick and choose your locations where to go. But the thing that really sucks is that a lot of the game feels sluggish, and like it still has the art style of Void Bastards and everything, but man, there's a couple of levels where I was like, where are the enemies? They're just not immediately in front of me. And the map level is sometimes the map levels are huge, and I'm just like, where am I supposed to kill things? I'm supposed to be killing things. Where are they? So I just kept running around until finally something, you know, pops up behind a wall and tries to shoot me, and I see the trail and I go, oh, that way. So I turn around and shoot him. Although because you're so slow in the game, you're kind of just a sitting duck. So you're just kind of like, oh, I'm going to try to circle strafe, and as you try to, you're kind of just getting pot shotted from like 4 other guys who can see you from like a mile away from the map. And as I play the game more, the more I'm like, okay, I think I know how I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to like run around a bit, figure out where they are, and then if I see them at all, I try to take shots at them and just keep running. It's like, you know, kind of go play fast and hard, basically. But the thing is, I feel Void Bastards did that way better, as in you're clearing out rooms one by one, and then finally once you kind of clear out the whole station, you can kind of just go out afterwards and be like, all right, I need to go back here, kill this guy because he was really tough, and then I can maybe go get a key and open this thing. If that happens, then I get a special item. But in the Wild Bastards, not really. It's not the same. Definitely not the same. Because the overworld map that you use to choose your locations and pick your fights is mostly where you pick up your items and stuff. And I feel like this Wild Bastards variant of the same formula is just slow and just kind of boring. And it's just the same thing. Like, they made new art, basically. I was like, it's hard to say that, like, oh, this is just a lazy cash grab of sorts. And I'm like, no, not really, because they made new art and they tried to like make a Western version of the same thing, and they slapped it into their same engine they used before. And it's just, the only thing that sucks though is like, or Void Bastards feels like, oh, I'm completing these levels one by one, but in Void Bastards, yeah, you're going through the levels, and then like once you finish it, you're like, I did a big quest in this dungeon, I got to go through the next one. But in Wild Bastards, like, you have these arenas and shoot like 10 people, and once you did that in 20 seconds, you're like, and it's over. You're like, I wish I can kind of keep shooting at things, or there was more health on the ground so I can keep shooting at things and go to a different level, or there's a door next to me so I can go through the door and like, you know, choose my path that way. It's like, for some reason, like, this whole thing is just boring.
It's just not as good as it once was.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for whatever reason, decided to chop it up with this like board game aspect, like before you go into the levels. And that is just, no. I'm like, no, I don't want this board game aspect. I want there to be, I'm constantly on the ground shooting stuff, and then I look at the map and go, oh, I need to go a room up and then to the left, and then I get to where I want to go. This is clearly not that. This one is more of a, okay, move your piece on the board. Yeah. Okay, now you move your piece again on the board again, so you can pick up this item. Okay. Now move your piece again, so you can have to do a fight with this thing. And then once you've done that, you can move your piece again, and then you can evacuate out of like the level select for this area. And it's just feels kind of haphazardly not good. You know? Like, that's the problem. It's like, everything about this game is fine. Everything is like, this works well, it plays well, you shoot things with, like, you know, one guy I was playing with, he has a shotgun and it has tons of pellets that go out and like murders things in one shot if you get them super close. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And he even has a special which he can randomly cause explosions. And I'm like, what? Oh, I'm like, so how does that work? And then when you start hitting the special, he actually sets off an explosion somewhat close to an enemy, and they'll take damage from the explosion. If you're lucky, you can hit like 3 at once, or more if you get stuck in a pile. And I was like, that's brilliant. I'm like, that's cool. That's super cool that you just kind of randomly have an explosion happen somewhere, and then someone's going to take damage.
Just randomly, like, somebody dies.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, oh, an explosion happens, half of their life is gone or more, and then you just go, yeah, I don't have to, once I see the guy, I can just blow him away one shot and I don't have to worry jack shit. Like, yeah, so like, again, the artwork is great, characters are great, like, shooting is great. I would say shooting could be a little better. Maybe your movement could be faster. I felt like the the sprint button should be like taped down basically for like how fast I feel like you should be moving in this game. And then like character designs and how the characters work are super cool. It's just that the overview thing that you're doing with like this overview map, and it's like it feels clumsy and it doesn't have to be there. Although the whole gimmick about the game is that you're using this overhead map because you have a group of like 10 or so people that you're constantly shifting, because you can only have a pair of two in a FPS scenario. And the pair of two can be any characters you want to pick, and they all have different gimmicks. And you have to constantly be going like, okay, what I set out 2 different groups of 2, so like 4 guys on this one map. So I have to worry about this guy running over here, and maybe this guy will go get the special item because I forced the other guy to go run around the map, and once the door opens I can get this item. So there's a little bit of strategy with the overmap of why you want a bunch of teams on the map, but at the same time it's like this feels like busy work and this doesn't have to be here. The biggest gripe is this stupid overhead map, and I'm like, this shouldn't be here. It really shouldn't. If anything, it should be like Binding of Isaac or any other roguelike that came out that is like a Metroid. That is like, you should be more Metroid-like, not necessarily a chess game, because if this chess element doesn't pan through, then, or you feel like you're completing both in succession, you feel complete when you complete each one, it doesn't feel good at all. And I feel the sections in the game are just really short. And I'm just like, no, I want to shoot more. And it just cuts off after 20 seconds because you completed everything. And you're like, oh, I guess back to the stupid map again. So, yeah.
It's just not as good as you want it to be.
Yeah, basically. It's the only gripe I have is the map. Is this weird overhead map that they're decided to go with. And it's like, man, I wish I was like somehow contacted by the devs and just tell them, no, don't do that, because the flow of this game is going to suck. Like, that's the only gripe I have with this game. The flow sucks. Because you feel like you're constantly getting ripped out every 20 seconds of the FPS game. And then you're like, oh, okay, I got to go back to playing the stupid chessboard again.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't, yeah.
It just doesn't feel as good.
Yeah, so, and here's another weird gripe about this game. So it came out last year in September. 2024, so 2 years ago. And you want to know how expensive this game is?
$40
on Steam. It's all $47.99. This I feel this game, here's the thing, this game is good enough for not this price. It's good enough to be like $10 or $5 on sale. Like, it's not $47 worth. It's so not, especially for the amount of time I played and for the amount of time of like, how I already got the gist of it within like an hour. And then even after that, I was like, okay, this is all right. Yeah, I'm unlocking stuff. All right. I got these permanent upgrades for my characters. Okay. But I'm like, I still feel spark in my soul for this game because it feels bad, It's like no spark. So I'm like, it looks great. It plays fine, but my God, there's just little hiccups everywhere. I pick it up for $10. That's my recommendation. This game looks good. It plays fine. Pick it up for $10. It's not $47 worth. It's so not, sadly.
Clearly.
Yeah. And that was the game I played for a little bit this week.
Yeah.
Wait, how much did I play it for? Oh, I did play it for 2 hours. I was like, yeah, first hour I was like, okay, I'm getting it. And then second hour, I was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, so like, okay, I might have just played a little bit of the Gun Nun game.
Okay.
I played
yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. I don't think this game's good.
You played the demo?
I played the demo.
You played for exactly 10 seconds. And you're
10
like,
minutes.
Oh, okay.
While we're
10
recording.
minutes. As I'm talking about another video game.
So the game has like this weird gravitational mechanic where basically like gravity shifts. So you're always facing towards the ground. And the way it does that is like you will be like on a plane and then all of a sudden you will shift down. Your aim will shift down.
Oh, really?
So you're like, great, fantastic.
So your aim will always. So if you're jumping around and let's say you fall off an edge, you will aim downward to what that next point of landing going to be.
Yeah, pretty much. So
that's so odd. Why is that automatic?
So like as you're playing the game, you're like, wow, this is great, fantastic. I can't wait. I'm having so much fun. And then it just turns into like bullshit parades.
Like as soon as you're trying to jump around a obstacle that's basically a cylindrical object, you realize your cursor is getting thrown to the floor constantly.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Can you turn that off in the options?
Yeah.
Because man, that's
it. Just
maybe they did that just so you could pay attention to what's the floor now, or thinking people are gonna get motion sick. But I mean, they're gonna get motion sick anyways. If you worry about that,
the best part is the game basically how the game actually works. So the game just spawns like hundreds of enemies, so you're thrown into a stage,
right?
And I made this type of game in like 20 minutes. Actually, like a night.
Right.
Yeah. So it feels like one of those games, and it's on sale for, let's see how much. It's not released yet.
So what do you think it's going to release for?
If it releases more for like than $10, I'm going to be upset.
You're just gonna be like, oh no, it's too much. Like, or me going, oh, what's Void Bastards cost? And you're like, oh no, that is way too much.
Yeah. It's
yep.
Yeah. It's great. It's great. I'm enjoying so much fun.
That's good. That you're probably going to put down after 20 minutes. Yep.
Oh, that's not even the worst part.
Oh,
the worst part is like, so the way that they have the guns up, you know how shooters, like they normally have the guns angled down?
Yes.
Okay. This game has like the okay, look at the picture. Guess where the camera is. Their camera's at her chest.
Hold on. Let me go back. Where did you put it? Oh, that's not there. Oh, that's not there.
Yep.
God damn it. Let me just look at, like, is it in the middle? Like, is it like Doom way of having the...
No. They're at your sides. The Doom way would be better.
I mean, having it off the sides probably not the worst thing.
Probably not.
You can at least... I mean, when you're going to Kimbo, it looks kind of cool. But of course, you played the demo, so...
Yeah. It's fun. I'm having fun. I had fun.
Okay. I'm having fun.
I'm gonna play more of it probably later. Mhm.
I played. I think I played one more video game.
Okay.
Let me double check. Oh yes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection.
Mhm.
Where I don't think I spent too much time on this one because I was more like, oh, let me play the arcade edition for a bit, and I did, and I was like, man, to be back in the 90s and playing this for the first time would have felt so cool. Just the coolest thing ever. And you're like, fucking Ninja Turtles, fuck yeah, oh fuck yeah, Ninja Turtles. And now it's like, I do enjoy the animations, like the old arcade animations, usually pretty fucking cool animations. But the only thing I hated about this whole Cowabunga collection is that I kept running into glitches, like repeatedly glitches. I was like, oh, let me check out the options. And I was looking through the options, like, oh, there's a gallery. Let me check that out. And for whatever reason, the gallery kept doing this weird zoom in. Like it kept zooming in, no matter what I did. And I'm like, why is it doing this? Like, I'm not touching buttons or anything. It just kept doing this weird zoom in. And I'm like, oh, this must be glitched. So I just exit out of that. And then I was like, you know what? Let me play a video game. I want to try out like the classic Ninja Turtles video game. So I was looking through the different video games and I was like, oh, let me play fucking, oh, geez, what was it? I don't think it was Ninja Turtle. Maybe it was one of the arcade games or something. Mm-hmm. And I was playing through that. And I was like, oh, yeah, playing, Ninja Turtle arcade was fun. But I was like, oh, can I adjust the volume? Because the volume feels a bit loud. Like, it's a little loud. And I was like, oh, can I adjust the volume to this thing? Mm-hmm. And I kind of looked around, and there was I don't think the volume slider existed. Which is kind of weird. I'm not sure why there's not programmed to have a volume slider, or in this fucking basically just fucking emulator of a title, but whatever. But like, hey, if you wanted to relive the Ninja Turtles of the 90s and almost every single Ninja Turtle title known to man, it's in the Cowabunga collection. Actually, if I can read off the description of how many titles are in here, there's Ninja Turtles Arcade, Ninja Turtles Turtles in Time Arcade, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo. I think that says Nintendo. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for Nintendo. Mm-hmm. The Manhattan Project for Nintendo. Tournament Fighters for the original Nintendo, which I didn't think that was a thing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo. Tournament Fighters for the Super Nintendo. Hyperstone Heist for the Sega Genesis. Tournament Fighters again for the Sega Genesis. Mm-hmm. Which, having multiple copies of the same thing in here, I think that's a bit of a cop-out, but whatever. Fall of the Foot Clan for the Game Boy. Back from the Sewers for the Game Boy, and Radical Rescue for the Game Boy, which is even there's a few here. There's a bit of like repeats of the same title on different consoles. There's still like 7 titles here. There's like a lot of titles. If you really want some fucking Ninja Turtles, this Cowabunga collection is pretty decent. And also, you can play these games online with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade, and then Turtles in Time, and then the Hyperstone Heist, and then the Tournament Fighters, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo, which are all these 5 titles that are online. Mm-hmm. Which is neat. They're online. Although it does beg in the question, how could you make those online but not these other titles online? But whatever, they pick and choose what they want to be online. Yeah, so far, like, as I was skimming through it and as I was like checking out the collection, I was like, this is a pretty impressive collection of like all the Ninja Turtle titles that it has. The only thing that sucked was like, again, I was kind of just running into weird little glitches with the menus and then realizing there's no volume slider fucking anywhere. And I was like, all right, I guess I was just quit, because if there's no volume slider, I don't know why this exists. Because sometimes I like to turn off the fucking sound effects or turn it way down so I don't have my ears bleed. But other than that, sure, like it's a pretty decent, like, again, if you like Ninja Turtles and you like the beat 'em ups and such, it's a really neat collection. Like, they have all of them there. It is $50 Canadian. I probably recommend it on sale.
Get it on sale.
Yeah,
Get it on sale along with the Mortal Kombat collection.
oh man, that thing's always on sale.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's never not a time where you can get the Ninja, or the what was it, Mortal Kombat collection for like under $15 or something. I'm sure. Although the one game I did like, although I did talk about this before, but I'm like, oh man, I should play this game again. The Yuka Replay Lee.
Yeah.
That's like the remaster. I was like, man, I should play that again because it's actually good. And it's like, oh man, if you're really good at platformers, you just fucking whiz through it. And I'm like, yeah, I feel great.
Good job. Feel good.
Good job. Good job.
Yep.
There was another video game that came out. It was like, Big Hops. That's what it was. It's just a really good, stellar platformer.
Games are good
with
platformers.
Yeah, it's just like a really good, stellar platformer that it's made kind of in the vein of was it Twilight Princess, or not Twilight Princess? It's made in the style of Zelda. The Switch Zelda, basically.
Twilight Princess,
so much,
or Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild, because you can climb walls and you have a meter of like how much stamina you have to climb the wall, but you're a frog, so there's a bunch of like frog mechanics that you can use your tongue to get yourself to higher places and stuff like that. It looks like actually, more I describe it, more like I should just get this. It's fun. It looks good.
I just want to play the game.
Oh fuck! I feel like I should just fucking play it. It looks fucking good.
I just want to play this game, Jeff. No, Josh, you're not playing this game.
Get back to work, Jeff. Get back to work, Josh.
Josh, why are you playing this game? No reason, Josh. You have to work on the project.
I'm putting off responsibility.
That's normally how our conversation goes.
Yeah, usually. Did you do responsibility? I'll put it off.
Jeff, did you do any work on the project this week? No. Did you do any work on your other projects? Maybe. Well, were you telling your programmer that you have to do stuff? Yes. Did you do stuff? Yes. When did you do stuff? At like 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Every other time I'm like, oh, maybe I should do something. Right now, I look at the clock and it says like 11 a.m. or maybe not 11 a.m., but it's like 11 p.m. or maybe 1 a.m. And I'm like, shit.
I get home at like 12 o'clock at night. So I have a couple hours and I'm like, oh, I'll just do a little bit of work on the projects. And then I spend like 20 minutes like loading them up and I'm like, cool. And then I start working on them and then it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, damn it.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, there's other designers and game developers that like maybe have even worse work schedules to try to finish their projects, and they somehow do it. Somehow. Although for like, I guess for you and me, which is more of like the effort trying to do it is probably it's hard to do.
No, it's more of like I can spend time doing it, but I have work, so I'm like, shit.
Yeah, or me, it's like, oh, I should do this, or oh, I got another responsibility I'm supposed to be doing. Fuck. Well, you got to do the other one.
Other one's a little bit more pressing.
Yeah.
Mm. Complain. Bitch.
Fuck.
Ubisoft is like self-destructing.
Oh no.
They have decided. Oh, and like AI is also the other news is like really interesting. So apparently they canceled their fucking they're canceled the only game I was actually kind of excited for.
It was
one of the only games I was excited for.
Assassin's Creed.
No.
Oh.
Prince of Persia: Sands Before Time.
Oh yeah, they were going to try to remake that or something, right?
And then they were like, while they were doing it, they were like, we're also making it for a modern audience. And you're like, okay.
I mean, I think the best one you ever made was one for the PS2.
Yeah.
Like literally, that was the best one.
Yeah. What was it? 3?
Literally called Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
Yeah.
Which every other title coming out afterward just played off of that same title, and I'm like, you're just confusing everyone at this point. But whatever.
Well, it's like part of the trilogy, right?
Well, I mean, depends where you. I mean, there was Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. There's Warrior Within.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I Stand Alone. And then there was the third one. I can't even remember what the third one is.
Okay. I'm looking it up. Okay. So there's Prince of Persia 2, The Shadow and the Flame, Prince of Persia 3D, which sucked. Prince of Persia Harm Adventures. What the fuck?
No, you're reading off of like what like chronologically came out.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're gonna go by actual titles that came out,
Okay. Give me a second. Okay.
Oh, Two Thrones. It was that's what it was.
Okay. Then there was Prince of Persia, The Sand of Time, Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, Prince of Persia Revelations, Prince of Persia, The Tale of Two Thrones, Prince of Battle of the Prince of Persia Trilogy, Prince of Persia Rival Swords, which I don't really remember.
I mean, it sounds like these are phone titles at this point.
So they're basically the actual, like, they're part of the Prince of Persia Sands of Time continuity.
Yes.
Then
But again, as I'm looking at the thumbnails, I'm like, these look like cell phone titles. Like, gotta do.
So basically what they did was they already basically re-released the game. Then they have Prince of Persia, which is the reboot. Then they have Prince of Persia Fallen King. Then they have Prince of Persia The Forgotten Sands, which is the 2010 published it's a handheld version of the game. The Forgotten Sands, which is the Wii version, DS, PSP. And then they have Prince of Persia The Shadow and Flame remake. Then they have Prince of Persia Escape, Prince of Persia The Dagger of Time, Prince of Persia Escape 2, Prince of Persia Lost Crown, The Rogue Prince of Persia.
It's kind of too bad because I heard the Lost Crown was like good.
They closed that studio down, by the way.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they had, if anything, I don't think there was any advertising for Prince of Persia Lost Crown.
There was none.
Like, ever.
There was none.
Yeah.
Like it's the same problem that Microsoft has, where like they just shit out a game and they're like, oh, it's supposed to do good.
just dash or do a good. And it's like, no, you need to tell people it exists.
There was like one of the best games of like 2024 or 2023 was Hi-Fi Rush. And what did Microsoft do? Oh, here's the first. Like we're gonna shadow drop it.
Best decision.
And so they shadow dropped this game, and they're like, we just shadow dropped this game. Don't you think that this is amazing? Blah 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 blah. And I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Why?
Why did you do this?
I don't understand why.
Why? It's great. Fantastic.
Wonderful.
It was awesome. So yeah, no, I fucking hate that company with a passion. A little bit.
Yeah.
But basically, so Ubisoft shares have dropped by approximately 40% since the publisher announced its Creative House restructuring last Thursday. This article is dated on July 26th. Okay.
Right.
The plunge has followed cancellation of 6 games, the closure of its Halifax studio after unionization, and Jobskung's and its Abu Dhabi studio. The harder they fall, Ubisoft shares have seen a dramatic ongoing decline since the pandemic. In January 2021, shares stood over $80. Each have fallen by 95% in the past 5 years. Yeah, well, maybe that's because the games that they're shipping. And this is an industry-wide pandemic. Okay. Across the board. Right. You have companies who are like, we're just going to release shit. We don't have to listen. And then you have gamers and they're like, I wish that people would listen to me. And you have game devs going, why would I listen to you? Gamergate, you still haven't learned the lessons from Gamergate. And it's like, Gamergate was over 10 years ago. Like, shut up. Sorry, like, just shut up. Like you're purposely cutting off your nose to spite your face. So maybe instead of like fucking sitting there and bitching about gamers, you fucking make good games. The plunge has followed the cancellation of 6 years. The harder fall. They've closed studios. Star Wars Outlaws was softer than expected sales. Assassin's Creed Shadows delayed, and other failed or closed titles that have likely contributed to ongoing decline. Yeah, but that's because you fucking are listening to the wrong audience.
Always.
Yeah. You're listening to people who are like, you should make games for me. And then they don't buy the product. But you hire them and you give them jobs. Like, make it for me, though. No, you hire these people and you give them jobs, and then they sit there and they fucking make shit, and then you're surprised that your business is going out of business. It's interesting. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, thanks, bud. Ubisoft is expected to make an operating loss of approximately 1 billion euros. Yeah.
Wow.
No shit.
Oh, holy.
They also had a voluntary layoff program.
A voluntary layoff?
Yeah, basically, if you laid off, you got if you chose to lay yourself off, you got severance.
Huh. I mean, at least you get the severance, but then you have to be fucking fighting to find another job.
Okay. So I just looked up the 5-year period.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone like really steadily down over the past 5 years. And then they hit about $10. They're at like $4 right now. So they've just been doing real shit.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Who knew that making games was hard?
It sounds kind of hard to do for some reason. It's kind of like people in control don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. On the flip side, you have 2K, and they're announcing WWE 2K26.
Is it riddled with glitches?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Get some sick ass videos of them fucking tripping out and flipping all over the place and going through the ring.
Mm-hmm.
The best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Duh.
Mm-hmm.
Duh, Bears. Duh, Bears.
Duh, Bears. I'm really tempted to. I really badly now want to play high. I really badly want to play more. I really badly want to try High Guard out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's really good. So give me a second. So apparently, Deadlock Tutorial's sassy chest jab splits players. The clip from Valve's invite-only hero shooter shows an NPC sassily calling out red chest pickups, the recommended blue ones for health, prompting the players to immediately leave the match. Share the popular new account. It draws over 100,000 likes with sharp reaction. Okay, so High Guard really... High Guard actually looks like ass. I kind of want to play it to see how bad the dumpster fire is. Okay?
Okay.
So, yeah. Anything else we want to talk about?
I'm trying to think.
Mm-hmm.
In the latest news with from the Wizards of the Coast.
Oh God.
And how they're constantly screwing up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the what's the people called? The
Pinkerton?
People who the people who throw them money and say make more money for me. The investors.
Investors, yeah.
The investors are now suing Wizards of the Coast. You want to know why?
Why?
Because they're actively trying to make it worse and actively doing a bunch of shady shit, trying to inflate their numbers to make it sound good towards the investors. But in reality, they're constantly not doing well. So they're like, see, everything looks great. Look how big these numbers are. And then but you turn around to the gamer side of things, you're like, things are shit. Like, what do you mean things are good? And like they're constantly saying, oh, look how big number big. And then you go to the players who are actively playing the game and go, who bought this shit? Like, we didn't. And now the court case is kind of is trying to state that ever since what was it, Magic 30 or something, like Magic 30 was like the one hedge case where they're making this decision of like, oh, this is the point where they were trying to sell this box of proxies and it was for $1,000 and it failed horribly and they took it off the shelf for 1 hour because they're trying to say that towards their investors, oh, it's selling so hard we had to take it off for after an hour. No one bought it after an hour of release. No one was buying it. The only people who bought it are like people who collect things all the fucking time, and that's it.
Wizards of the Coast is a company that really makes dumb decisions.
God, it's just the new head, like the guy who's in head of Wizards of the Coast now. I feel like he has just such a he doesn't like Magic the Gathering or card games. He's just understanding that, oh, look at these big numbers. look at these big numbers. Look at these big numbers. But at the same time, it's like, but players fucking hate this game so much, and to the point, people are predicting that 2026 is going to be a rough year for Magic the Gathering because, what was it? There's going to be 7 sets, and 4 of the 7 are going to be in universe sets, which is going to be, Magic branded, not another brand set. And that's you think, oh, that's fine, it's 4 out of 7, but I'm like, but there's so much other sets coming out from other brands that are just kind of feel like they're shoehorned in for no reason, and it just feels bad, like real bad. And also the last set that they tried to shoehorn in to be a full set, which was Spider-Man, that one just failed horribly. No one gave a shit. And although Lorwyn came out as of late, and that was doing numbers, a lot of people like that, and that one's actually kind of showing that people want in universe stuff. We like our in universe things. It's just that when it ever comes to other properties, it's just like either you hit it super hard with Final Fantasy and Lord of the Rings, like those 2 properties, yeah, of course it's gonna sell because it's 2 of the most biggest IPs on this planet. But when it comes to Spider-Man, oh Jesus, who gives a fuck?
I mean, and hold on. Okay, let's walk through this. Okay, Lord of the Rings,
yeah,
one of the best-selling books of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. Final Fantasy,
one of the best-selling game RPGs of all time, probably.
One of the definitive Japanese JRPG.
Yeah,
series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say it's the greatest game ever made. No, Final Fantasy has never been the greatest video game franchise, but they try. They care. There's caring. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This. Okay. When you say here, you say Spider-Man, and you say Spider-Man's not popular. I kind of raise an eyebrow.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. Sure, people maybe bought Spider-Man, but there was so much confusion with the set. And also, there's so many cards in that same set that were just did you know that you can play Hot Dog, the card? That's a card.
Yeah.
Did you know that you can play Pigeon? That's a card. Did you know you can play card that says New York City? No one wants to go to the plane of New York City. It's completely and utterly breaking kind of this continuity of all this high fantasy bullshit that we kind of used to play all the time. Yeah, and
when you sat there, you were like Final Fantasy. I was like, oh, that makes sense. When you said point blank, oh, they're making a Spider-Man one and SpongeBob one, I was like, that's retarded.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, there was a really good litmus test on another podcast I listened to, Mischief Makers, and Mischief Makers pointed out that jokingly, can you buy this IP's branded fishing rod? Can you buy whatever this IP is on a fishing rod? So they're if you can actively search up a fishing rod that has the IP on it, then maybe you shouldn't make a Magic the Gathering set out of that fucking property because it's so saturated and it's so it's everywhere and no one kind of gives a shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, it kind of that I think that fishing rod tests is kind of true because you try to look up a fishing rod for Final Fantasy, you can't. Maybe you can find a fishing rod in the video game. You can't find a fishing rod. You can go out physically buy a Sephiroth fishing rod. That doesn't exist. and also Lord of the Rings. Maybe that actually has a physical like fishing rod, but it'd be more of like, oh, this is made exactly like you would in Lord of the Rings if you had a fishing rod, which would be like a stick and string. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like they would at least shape it so that it would fit the universe type of thing.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think you can find a Lord of the Rings fishing rod. But hey, when it comes to Marvel, though, they slap their fucking face on everything. So of course you can find like Black Panther fishing rod and like Thor fishing rod, like it's kind of a gong show.
Mm-hmm.
In that respect. So yeah, like just to get back on topic of like their investors are suing Wizards of the Coast.
What?
Like, yeah, I think they're trying to pull the wool over their eyes repeatedly, and it's not working.
Door.
Like they're pulled the wool over their eyes one too many times, and now they start to realize, wait, this is wool in front of my eyes. What the hell? I want cashmere in front of my eyes.
Well, the other thing that they've done constantly is they've also been like slowly dissipating and destroying their entire fucking like. They've been they literally do not care about their IP.
No, here's the thing. There's still people within the company that care about the IP. It's just that they are trying to put out so much product within a year. Because, you know, back in the day when we were playing Magic over at the fucking college,
Yeah.
like there was like 4 sets a year.
Yeah, that was great.
And then, and like maybe supplemental products in between that 4 sets, and that was it.
Well, the best part was like then you guys got really into it, and you were like, "We're gonna buy all the Magic Gather," and I'm like, I just want to sit with a deck and play. I just want to play. I don't want to do this shit. So I stopped playing. But like, because like
that's probably a smart decision. Actually,
it was. I should have gone into BattleTech then.
Yep, totally.
I should have been like, I'm playing BattleTech. I'm should have sat, paid miniatures and stuff. I would have been farther ahead. But like the sad thing is like they're doing the exact same thing to D&D.
Oh,
and they're like every single chance. Like they're like, hey man, you know, we're just gonna, you know, make it, you know, a little bit easier for people to get in. And it's like, no, I want actual violence, gratuitous violence. I want to be an adventurer. No, don't you want it? And it's like, no, I don't think you understand what you're doing here. You're actually going across the line. Oh no. We're actually doing the smart thing. And it's like, okay. Like you just want to make money, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. You're just going to continually make dumb decisions that impact everybody. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to make a really dumb decision and make bad product, aren't you? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Money.
Okay. Cool. Why am I supporting you?
Yep. Except, yeah. Well, freaking. Well, hopefully, with this fucking, you know what? There's a lot of people with Wizards of the Coast and with their Universes Beyond push so fucking hard. A lot of people are kind of wanting like it to fail really badly, but the thing is like there's a couple of outcomes that could possibly happen with Universes Beyond and what they're doing with pushing it so hard. Mm-hmm. And a couple of the outcomes is either it let's say it fails horribly and they don't do Universes Beyond ever. I was like, well, the outcome of that is like, well, if they're going to have like less money and all this, like less things, and then probably Magic products are probably go up and being more expensive again because they're trying to make more money on what they have. And like, but I think what's really gonna happen is like, let's say if let's say it was like mediocre sales across the board, I think what they're going to do is like cut it back quite a bit, but not necessarily going to push it as hard as they did as before, and still have one or two. Oh, we got this IP from somewhere else to be a Magic Gathering set, and it's not going to be a core set. I think that's the main gripe with the whole thing that they are doing. It's just like, within the core experience of Magic the Gathering with these legal cards, it's like, I'm gonna play SpongeBob the legal card. Like, I'm gonna have Ninja Turtles the legal card. I'm gonna have Doctor Who the legal card. Like, you know, like this clashing of different IPs in the same card games. Like,
Well, it's not even that. It's that, like, Bandai has just made 2 card games in the past year.
Yeah.
One Piece, which is one of the biggest anime franchises in the world, and Gundam.
Yeah.
And Bandai is then following it up with like 2, like one, like actual fucking like interesting IP product decision, which is the Gundam tabletop miniature game. And like, you're looking at this and you're like, oh, I don't, it's good to see that like my hobbies are going to become basically completely Japanese owned on like the 1% scale. Because like it's going to be really great watching like, hey man, you should buy this JRPG game. Why? Because it's great. Okay, cool, fantastic. And like I don't know how much more gas Magic the Gathering has, but I don't think it's going to be around for much longer if it continues this way.
Yeah.
That's
about right.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know, with this fucking court case, it's like, well, another thing to add to the pile of people being disappointed.
Well, it's it's like again, like, you have these people who are like, oh man, you should make products for me. And then the shareholder goes like, eventually it's like, yeah, that's a great idea. And now the shareholder is looking and they're like, why the fuck did you do this? This is retarded. Who says that you should do this? Like, there's a real big problem here. And it's not necessarily Magic the Gathering, I'm just saying. Anyways, are we done with the podcast, Josh? Or do you want to add something to that comment I just made?
I don't know. Like, I want in-universe sets again.
I mean, I think that you're going to get in-universe sets regardless, and it's like, either way, the worst thing that happens is Magic the Gathering goes away, and then people like you are like, pick up the torch.
Yeah, well, here's the funny thing about that is I'm pretty sure, like, you know, with Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons, if the main company somehow goes under, those properties are so hot, there's no way it's gonna just be no one's gonna pick it up.
Oh, Hasbro would basically be like, oh yeah, we're gonna continue it.
Or if anything, Hasbro itself would like delete itself and then just absorb into fucking Wizards of the Coast.
I mean, that's basically been already happening.
Yeah.
Like,
because it's like Wizards of the Coast is like literally their main cash cow for the past how many years since they bought them?
10 years ago.
I think at least 10 years ago.
Like it's not even like I don't I don't want to like attack Hasbro because like I actually like them as a company. Like I like their IP, but like, what else do they got? They got Transformers, and that's about it. And like they're not really doing anything interesting with that IP. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, man, can't wait. It's that meme of from Tintin with the captain going, "Oh God, it's been such a year, huh?" And then Tintin's like, "It's only been a month." Like,
yeah, politically, it's been like fucked.
Yeah. Or hell, even for like Magic the Gathering, it's like we're still gonna weather the storm for one more year, and maybe things will get better than next.
It's going to be so interesting. Like apparently, like one of the last conversations I had with a friend. We haven't talked a lot since, but like not for any particular reason. We're just like neither of us was really talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Is like he's like, yeah, like game's going for a crash. I'm like, oh, thanks God that you're letting me know that. Yeah. Why?
Oh,
Yeah, I can't wait for video games to tip more fucking in the ground. But apparently, Josh,
yeah,
we have good news.
We have good news.
We have good news. AI might die.
No way! I prayed every day for this to happen.
The infinite
Every
money
day.
machine might go away.
Oh, every day. I'm like, oh man, I prayed to the Lord of
I like AI. Okay, full disclosure, I like AI.
for doing the small things.
For like, hey man, I got an idea for some lore. Let's write some lore up. Let's write this cool infographic. Let's do this stupid shit. Oh man, this is so cool. Man, I want to make some dumb video about a goth girl who hates immigrants. I want to make memes. That's basically what like AI is really good at. I want to make memes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure what AI is good at is making memes, but then at the same time making terrible, horrible shit that humanity shouldn't be making.
Yeah,
Like, there's also this double-edged sword of, I love this meme garbage. It's so fun. And then you go to the flip side of that and you're like, oh, no.
oh God.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
So, like, they're finally like coming out and they're like, so Microsoft has like finally come out and they said, they're like, oh, well, Windows 11 and stuff like that is fine. Windows 11 is partially coded with AI. It has had more bugs in the past year than ever before, to the point of where people have been unable to shut off their own computer. We've had, I'm just going to go through today they had another one where they're like, where they have fucking decided randomly that they had to release another patch. What else? AI is like, you have artificial intelligence company OpenAI saying point blank that like we're burning through $14 billion a year.
Oh, boy.
And you have and now you have like financial analysts being like, this is likely to fucking result in the company going out of business in 2027.
I wanted to fail faster.
It's absolutely hilarious. It's great.
I want it to fail so much faster and so much harder.
You want Minecraft 2.
Minecraft 2?
You want Minecraft 2. That's what you want.
I don't get it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying that, like, this is like, this bullshit's like happening, and it's like, while it's happening, I'm just watching it happen. And I'm like, wow, this is horrible. I love it.
I love it.
It's so great that this is failing.
Oh, I love it so much.
I love it all the time. So,
Yeah. Oh, I know I've heard the news of like it's crumbling under its own foundations, which is great. I want someone to throw a hand grenade into the foundation, and hopefully that also kicks out a support and makes the falls even faster.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I want.
I don't want them to like destroy themselves. I actually kind of like hope that like this works fine.
The thing is like even if let's say this completely destroy itself and you know it's all gone by tomorrow, it's still an open source project. Like there's still gonna be people who could be fucking with it.
I mean, like here's the thing: is like OpenAI. The thing is OpenAI. I don't think is actually open source.
Is it not? That's what it was in the first place.
Hold on. Let me ask ChatGPT. Are you open source? Okay. 1 second. So ChatGPT immediately responded with, "No, I am not open source. I am GPT 5.2, a model made by OpenAI. The model itself and trained data are not publicly released for anyone to download, charge, and run freely the way open software is. If you tell me what you like to do, I want a free model that I can run on my PC. I want to see what I can point to an open source." So, does OpenAI make open source model / is there an open source model I can run on my PC at home / Raspberry Pi Kubernetes network? Okay, so I just sent that. Okay, Josh.
Okay.
Where did you post that?
I'm posting things all over the place.
You posted something in general. I can't say where it is.
Oh, it's in the nerds? Yes.
Yeah. Nerds? I don't know what server that is.
Oh, it's the one with a cat with a fishbowl on its head. I can't see.
Oh,
what
nerds. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. So, while OpenAI is thinking, it's just like, here's the thing: if OpenAI released their models for open source software, I wouldn't be against it. But like, I don't think that I just don't think that this is a good idea, if that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it's like, how do you make money out of this? And no one's figuring that out.
Well, the thing is like, it's actually quite easy to make money off of this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is my big brain theory. And one of the ideas I'm not going to give, I'm going to talk to Josh about it offline.
You can't say it on the podcast.
We're going to throw all of our shit into the fucking microwaves in my house. I'm going to talk to Keith too, and those guys. But like basically what it is like, you just have to find something that like a product that like, hey, like AI works really well in, like as a home assistant, like as an Amazon Alexa client, OpenAI works great. Hey, ChatGPT, I need you to do X. Cool. Thank you. Hey, ChatGPT, can you do this thing for me and grab me this thing from this website? Yes. Cool. Fantastic. Hey, ChatGPT, I need this bespoke thing that like works really well, or I need to book tickets and stuff like that. Yeah, sure. I got your tickets right here, and everything's going great. Thanks, OpenAI. Stuff like that.
Or hell, the stuff that engineers use it for is just like generally a little faster than normal.
Yeah.
Of like trying to figure out circumferences of like a cylinder of like the size, and you put this type of a hole in it, and like yada yada, it'll just figure that out.
Yeah. That's great.
So tool use, great.
Like stuff like that, great idea. The usage that like where they're just like we're just shoving it into everything. That's dumb. That's retarded.
Well, it's like the fucking we're gonna shove Wi-Fi into fridges, and it's like why?
If you like, let me put it like this: if somebody came up to me and said we put AI into your fridge, and I went, okay, why? They couldn't provide me a response. I would be like, okay, cool, thanks. But like even then, it's like it just doesn't seem to be like a good idea anymore for like artificial intelligence. The way that they're doing things, they're just like, yeah, we're totally good. We totally got a product that will work, and it's like, great. What's the product? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
just stop talking to me about like what the product is. You just don't understand our vision. And it's like, no, but I'm literally asking this question because I need to know. So,
but you don't understand. This will sell so fucking hard. Like you have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what is it though? It will sell. Oh frick!
It will sell, but don't worry. You know, we don't know what kind of selling it's going to do.
I think what's just going to happen is just like it dies, and then it'll slowly but surely be in the background, and just be like, "Oh, I just used this feature in this program to do a tool thing."
Yeah,
and it's great. Yeah, and that's it.
Well, like the thing that they should do, and this is just me, is like they should have never come out. They should have always been like more conservative with this. And now it's like I'm just going to be frank. Like I use OpenAI because I like it and I think it works good for like what I want it to do. But like, is it the best solution in the world? No, it's not. It's not that great when it comes to basic things. It's really good at writing resumes and stuff like that, but that's about it.
Yep.
So,
well,
and I'm just happy that the job, the layoff machine is finally like getting a taste of its little own medicine, because now people are kind of going, "Oh, hold on, this is bullshit."
The layoff machine / causing home computers to be not a thing.
Yeah.
Like, they can go fuck right off.
Oh, you know what? We just need all the RAM in the world. Why?
Or well, there was someone made a comment, some high execs, I think it was like Microsoft or someone who's like cloud computing, and he's like, and he said the quiet part out loud, as in, he said a quote saying he wants there to be no home computers, and you log in through a cloud service to use computer.
That was Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, yeah.
The second richest man in the world.
And it's like, how about you just fuck right off the edge of my dick? Like, no, I don't want that to happen at all. If anything, it will make the planet worse. Like, if you just did that, like, if that ever happened, like, Jesus.
I wouldn't mind them being like, I wouldn't mind cloud computing if full disclosure. Okay, full disclosure. I like cloud computing for basic things. Okay? For infrastructure, for like hosting a service, for having like lots of computers and stuff like that, it's a lot cheaper to set up a cloud computing environment than it is like setting up your own servers and shit like that. And it's a lot less of a risk per se. That said, when you say something along the lines of, I want to put cloud computing in the hole, my instant reaction is, okay, so you just want to change what a personal computer is. You want to offload the usage of a computer and you want to put it on, you want to host all the files, you want all that sort of stuff. Immediately I go into, okay, okay, you're just going to kill PC gaming. You're killing PC gaming.
Yep.
Right there.
You're killing PCs in general. Like anything creative, it's gone. Anything you're gonna do, like even corporate, is gonna be worse. Like everything is gone. So that's
corporate environments and stuff like that. Like I don't think that like corporate environments, like some of them already are on cloud computing environments and stuff like that.
Yeah,
which makes sense. But like, when you're building not everybody in the world wants to have nothing.
Yeah,
some of us want to own our shit.
Or hell, there's going to be a whole swath of countries that just can't have it because their internet sucks. So it's like, once you solve that problem, this just doesn't work. Like this, and hell, there's parts of the U.S. that still doesn't work.
Like not only are you they're saying like something like that does not exist, but you're saying something that like in the current day is not a viable solution to the average human being. Like I understand what he's saying. Like, hey, if like all you need is a portal device, you boot up a computer and like you can play Minecraft on the computer and you have 20 minutes, you have a little bit of latency and stuff like that. Cool, fantastic. Instead of having like a computer for like a little computer, you have a little thing that like literally just needs Wi-Fi, and then you use a cloud computing device instead. That makes sense for like kids and stuff like that. That's a good solution. But like, I do 3D modeling, I do coding, I do a lot more stuff than like normal average people. Like that's not a viable solution for people like me. Josh plays video games. I play video games. Like these are becoming a lot more like very important things. They should not be luxury items for this uber rich. That says something that's saying something that like you don't care. You're sitting literally in the ivory tower and you're going, oh, the poors don't deserve this thing. I deserve this thing, but the poors don't. Like you're asking for a revolution at a certain point.
Yep. So we should eat the rich and eat the AI.
I really don't want to do that. Yeah. I don't want to eat the rich.
I mean, they're good with barbecue sauce.
No. God damn it. I hate people who are like, we should eat the rich. It's like, no, stop. Take a fucking breath. Because they're like, we should eat the rich. And it's like, no, dumbass. Stop. Anyways, is that a podcast?
I think so.
Cool. I'm just going to say it very plainly. We're playing the Forklift song this week as our outro. Thank you everyone for listening to the Robot Lumberjack Radio. You can listen to us every Thursday on robotlumberjackradio.com. I'm going to go watch Minneapolis riots.
Oh boy.
Yes, it's great. You can listen to us every Thursday or Friday whenever I post the episode. Have fun. Bye. Stop.
Boot it up, here we go again. Menu lag like it's 2010. Sorry else, let's press X to breathe. I press it once and my safe file leaves. NPCs sound like they forgot their lines. T-post profits in broken time. Cutscene cries, the audio drifts. It's like the game is doing placebo, and I'm sitting here, controller in hand, watching my hopes clip through the land. I paid full price for a bug parade. Now watch me laugh so I don't feel played. Oh, we're roasting and toasting and living 4K, mocking those flames that run away. Promise to masterpiece, got a glitchy masquerade. I'm blood in this crown, cause it's all I can say. We're murdering it, screaming it, 10 out of 10. Now it's patching again and again. If the game won't be serious, I won't pretend. I'm laughing through the Larry till the bitter end. Hitbox wrong like a prank gone wild. Boss fight reads my input smile. Difficulty, it's not hard, it's cheap. Like the AI got a diploma in grief. Quest says go east, so I go, I try. Invisible wall says nice goodbye. Camera spins like it's trying to flee. This game's a horror, and the monster's me. I'm not mad, okay, maybe I am. But if I don't joke, I'll slam the ram. So here's my review, 1 star with flair. It runs like a sideshow, but hey, right there. Roasting it, toasting it, living 4K. Mocking those flares that run away. Promise to masterpiece, good old country masquerade. We're drumming this crown, cause it's all I can say. We're mouthing it, screaming it, 10 out of 10. Now it's patching again and again. If the game won't be serious, I won't pretend. I'm laughing through the lily till the bitter end. Patch notes say fixed ability. My console says respectfully no. Day 1 update, day 2 regret. Day 3 I'm friends with the uninstall button. Oh! But there's a magic in the mess. Group chat roasting pure comedic stress. If the game won't give me joy by design, then I'll squeeze it out and punch live. So